Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren if you're new here, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back. We just hit 400 subscribers. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have you all here. So is Kitty. He's joined us for the video today. I'm excited. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year. Totally think that's possible. But yeah, thank you if you've already subscribed. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, the cat hair. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is literally cat fur just everywhere right now. Kitty apparently is shedding. But today I wanted to do a video on a product that I've been really curious about, that I've seen a lot of people talk about and really say is a great product. And that is the E.L.F. Putty Bronzer and the new E.L.F. Putty Blushes. Now, I only got one of each because that's all I need. I have really big collections, right? So I don't need to get every single color of the blush. And I got this one because it was a really pretty, like pinky, a little bit corally. I have the blush in Turks and Caicos, and then the bronzer is in Tan Lines. And yeah, I'm excited to try these out. When I was at Ulta in the E.L.F. section, I also saw that they had this little sampler set of their primers, and these are the putty primers. It's a little trio, so they have a luminescent primer, they have a matte, and they have a poreless one. And I haven't tried their primer before. It's been out for a while. I know a lot of people love it. And I finally tried it, and it's actually pretty good. I was surprised with the consistency. I thought it was going to be a lot more. Okay, so did anyone play with silly putty a lot when they were younger? That's what I thought the consistency would be when I heard putty, but it's not. It's actually a really nice consistency. And I think what helps is that I have the putty primer applicator from E.L.F. that made application so absolutely seamless. And this was recommended to me by one of my subscribers because she saw that I was like, I have no idea what to do with this MAC putty blush. And she's like, the putty applicator from E.L.F. is magical. And it is. This thing is amazing. You just, there's a little scooper and then there's a little brush part. I love it. So this is what we're going to be using for the bronzer and the blush to apply it. And yeah, I say we just get into it. I mean, I don't know if I can really give you a review yet on the primers because I've only used it for one day. And I liked it so far. I thought it did a really good job melting into the skin. I used the Luminous one, of course. And I had no problems with it. I really liked it. Yeah, we are going to say goodbye to Kitty. Give him a big kiss. Oh, I don't like that. And let's just put these on. Okay, so again, with the bronzer, I have it in Tan Lines. Oh, cat hair. I don't think the bronzers are new. I haven't heard that they're new. I think they've been out for a little while, but I really I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't try a lot of drugstore stuff on my channel. And I don't really buy a lot of drugstore stuff. I find it to be a little bit overwhelming. I really want to make an effort to try more drugstore stuff because I've heard there's just some amazing stuff out there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And one thing I'm worried about is that it's going to lean a little bit yellow. I found a lot of the times the lightest shade of bronzers in a lot of different collections tend to lean yellow, and yellow does not look good on my skin. For some reason, when I was younger, whenever I went to get color matched at like Sephora or Ulta, they'd always try to give me something with a yellow undertone. And I'm like, look, I already look pale enough. I don't want to look pale and sickly because that's what yellow does to me. It does not look good on my skin. But I'm going to go ahead and go in with the little putty primer applicator. And I'm going to just get a little bit of it on the end. Yeah, interesting consistency. I don't know if this is too much. I'm going to put it under my cheekbone right there. Put some on the other side. I think I might have picked up too much. This applicator is awesome though. I absolutely love it. Oh, I saw some. Okay, I definitely picked up too much. Okay, let's blend it out. Ooh. Okay, it's blending out really nice. It's kind of blending into nothing. Can you see it on there? Okay, no, it's there. It's there. Let me put some more on. So You may have noticed I've been a little bit MIA over the past couple of weeks. I hurt my foot really badly. I tripped over something. There may have been tequila involved. I'm not gonna tell, but it's just the recovery time has taken a lot longer. I got my foot x-rayed because it felt like there might be something broken. It's not broken, it's just a really bad sprain. And I was like, okay, a sprain, that's not that bad, right? Like that heals pretty quickly. I remember sprain. And the doctor's like, oh yeah, well with a sprain like this, it could take up to, oh God, I have lip gloss on my teeth. Okay. He's like, it could take up to 6 weeks to feel better. And I have been hobbling around trying actually not to stand on it at all, because that's what the doctor told me to do. Just a lot of icing it, just a lot of resting it and asking my husband to get me things. It was kind of a mess. So yeah, that's where I've been. It's been hard to kind of like get organized when I film a video because I don't want to be on my foot for that long. And I don't have like a actual like beauty room or anything. I film everything in me and my husband's bedroom. This is our bedroom. And so like putting stuff away, it just like, it was a lot. So I took a little bit of a break. My foot is finally starting to feel better. I still can't walk on it though. But it's not as swollen as it was. And at one point it was green. It's not green anymore. So that's a win. Okay. Blend that side a little better. Just putting a little on my nose, just give it a little bit of definition. Okay. Okay. It's not yellow, and it's leaning more towards, I'd say, on the orangey side. But I think as long as you blend it in well enough, yeah, see, I think it blends out a little too easily almost. So you have to be careful about that, but it gives actually a pretty nice natural tan. Yeah, I actually don't hate that at all. And it's not yellow. And I think, let's add a little more on one side and just try to deepen it a little bit because that's what I'm curious about. I don't know if it's gonna layer well. So I got some of those Laura Mercier liquid blushes that are relatively new, and they do not layer. You try to layer those things and they remove all your makeup. It's so bad. They're such pretty colors. Okay, yeah, see that darkened it a little bit, just layering it up. Okay, so far so good. Again, that was the Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. Now let's go on to the blush. Now this color is a little bright for me. I normally do a little more muted colors, but I wanted to get a little bit outside my comfort zone. This is in the color Turks and Caicos. If I can open it. They have quite a few other colors there as well. I had a hard time choosing, but I thought this one was really pretty. I thought this would be great for summer too. Okay, one thing I have to remember to do though is clean off this brush because there is often a little bit of residue on it. So I'm gonna go clean this off really fast. Okay, this is so pretty. It definitely is kind of like an orangey pink. That's what it looks like. Swatch it on my hand. Hopefully you can see that. So let's go ahead and just put it on my face. Putty blush. You guys know I love cream products. And I feel like it's not so much putty, it's just a cream product, right? Is there a difference between what makes it putty versus cream? I don't know. Ooh, okay. So this is a lot more neon than it looked in the pot. Oh, it's not blending out as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Use a little more force with that one. Ooh, it's a cut here. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's not picking up as well on the applicator. I feel like the primer and the bronzer picked up really good on this applicator. This one I think is a little more stiff, but I do like this color. It's more of a kind of a neon color. Okay, I might have to play around with different applicators. I think putting it on my beauty blender might work better for me, and my hair is in it. Okay. why. Okay, so I feel like this is my better side, but it's just, it doesn't want to work today. That's fine. That's fine. You don't always have to be my good side. Yeah, it's like, that's okay. Okay, so I think we did a good enough job blending it out. I think one thing with these products is that if you blend them too much, they do sheer out quite a bit. So you have to be a little bit careful when you blend them, or else you're gonna blend them into nothing. But overall, I'm actually really surprised about this one. When you pick it up on the little applicator, it looks very neon. Like even on my hand, it looks pretty neon, but as soon as you start blending it with that brush, it really shears out. So you have a lot of control as to what kind of color you want it to appear as on your face. I do tend to go for a more muted pink, so I do appreciate that. I don't know if I have any neon pinks in my collection. I do. I know I do, but they don't get a lot of use. So I'm glad that I was able to kind of share this out. I think my one question about Putty products is, what's the difference between Putty and cream? Because it has a very similar consistency to a lot of the cream products I use. Maybe a little bit harder, you know, it doesn't quite melt into your face as, say, the Rare Beauty bronzer stick does, but I mean, still pretty easy to work with. And these are a lot less expensive than, say, like my previous example, the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. You're gonna get a better deal on these. And yeah, they're just a fun product. So I'm really glad that I picked these up. That would be fun just to try them out on camera. Let me know down below if you've tried these products out and if you like them, because I wanna know. I'm just curious if you think there's a difference between Putty and cream, because I don't know. I wanna hear your opinions. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.